take vaccines.
Well, this brings up a link that Noah sent us. Some people are being very, very, very fucking brazen with like going out, and it's on the one hand for me scary, on the other hand hilarious that the most brazen people are religious nuts, and these people are, no matter what, they're going to church. Especially, I believe in Florida. You know, they finally instituted this like lockdown, and the church, like some big churches, are like, we're still going to be meeting, and obviously, you know, sane people are like, what the fuck are you doing? You're not only putting yourself in danger, you're putting the rest of us in danger.
Right.
Which to me is the scariest part of this virus, is that like if a person makes a shitty decision, they're not only affecting themselves, but literally everyone around them.
It's really the viral version of smoking. It's like, well, you can't. A lot of people always said, you know, it's a terrible habit, blah blah blah. But it's the only drug you can do that you go out and you get everyone else sick with your bullshit. So this is kind of the same thing in a way.
This even works because the negative results happen a lot quicker.
And also, if someone is smoking, you yourself can choose to like walk across the street. You don't know if the person has the coronavirus. So anyway, here is CNN interviewing people on their way to fucking church.
Driving out of this Ohio parking lot is a woman who just attended a church service with dozens of other people, including children.
Can I ask you about your decision to go to church, to be inside that building?
I wouldn't be anywhere else.
Aren't you concerned?
I can't get over like the confidence. I wouldn't be anywhere else.
Like, wait, then why are you leaving?
Well, it was
She's
over.
leaving too, so clearly there's somewhere else you'd rather be. Liar.
Got a bingo session to go to.
All right, let's hear the best.
Anywhere else.
Aren't you
She has
concerned?
a book burning session to go to.
You get sick inside.
No.
People who don't go to this.
No.
church.
I'm covered in Jesus' blood. I'm covered in Jesus'
Well, what
blood.
about other people who don't go to this church who you might encounter?
All of these
Breaking this just in, Jesus has COVID-19.
Yes.
Anyone covered in his blood, see a doctor immediately.
Has his blood been tested? Like, do we know Jesus is COVID negative? Like, oh, the fucking nerve of this woman.
Burn that fucking shroud that he wore. Get that shit out of here.
How exactly did she get covered in Jesus' blood?
She gutted him like a fish.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a Satanist. They didn't say that part.
I believe
she actually murdered Jesus. She's a Jew from 34 AD. Time traveling here.
I do believe this is a literal thing that like they believe that they're all covered in his blood. It's like I mean,
So it's invisible, like COVID-19.
No. Let me stop you right there, because if you ask someone who, this is not a joke. I'm not riffing. They believe that the wafer thing is not figuratively, literally Jesus' body, and the wine is literally Jesus' blood, not figuratively. Like you put the wafer in your mouth. Once you chew it, it becomes Jesus, and you drink the wine. Once it's in your mouth, it becomes Jesus.
But then she's not covered in it. It's just inside of her.
She's filled with Jesus' blood.
Yeah.
Jesus breeded her with his blood. That's some kinky shit.
I would like to say that the main difference between coronavirus, if you're choosing between coronavirus or Jesus, like which one to follow, to be aware of, coronavirus exists. So that's like the biggest thing for me. That makes it more, I should worry about that more than Jesus' wrath, because we know for a fact that coronavirus is a thing in the world.
Well, Jesus could have existed, but I guess we know for a fact that we don't know.
It's not likely.
Okay.
We don't know for a fact that he didn't, but it's unlikely.
So let's hear the rest of this.
You're concerned you could infect other people if you get sick inside.
No.
People who don't go to this church.
No. I'm covered in Jesus' blood. I'm covered in Jesus'
Well, what
blood.
about other people who don't go to this church who you might encounter?
All of these people go to this church.
No, but you're going to be in places where other people
I go to the grocery store every day. I'm in Walmart, Home Depot, all of those
But you
people.
could get them sick.
Yeah, beware, everyone.
She's literally saying, I go every day to all of these places and infect these people.
I never thought I would say this, but I feel like Varg had a point, maybe. With the whole church burning thing.
That's a drop.
Sure.
They could get me sick, but they're not because I'm covered in his blood. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I think y'all seeing my point now.
Oh, man.
Light those fucking churches on fire.
I wonder Varg's opinion. I mean, I don't really, but you know.
I thought you'd never ask, Robert.
Well, I think Varg would be happy to know that it's disproportionately affecting communities of color.
Oh boy, that's terrific.
Because they're the ones more likely to be having these service worker jobs that still have to go in.
Happy days are here again. I'm burning churches every day again. Anyway.
So no, you also
is skipping along.
You also sent some church clip here. Is this related?
Oh yes.
And you'll never be back.
Oh, whoa! I jumped ahead.
So it's some like
This
like
is the preacher.
guy.
This is the preacher who was on Inside Edition, who the reporter was like, "Hey, like, isn't it messed up that you're buying a private plane with your church funds and all this stuff?" And he like scolded her. Did you guys see this clip? We can play that clip after, but let's hear it. Let's hear this.
But just
COVID-19.
COVID-19. Where's my lighter? Hold on.
let's add a soul clap.
Oh my God! He blows at it. He's like.
He spits his COVID-19.
The main way to get COVID-19 is through spittle distribution, and him and all these people in this church just.
This song is a fucking banger, bro. Can you play that back again? This motherfucker's spitting.
COVID-19.
COVID-19.
Sounds like some New York hardcore. It's like a CB's Sunday matinee.
Whoa! The wind of God.
The wind of God.
On you.
On you. This motherfucker's spitting.
Destroyed forever.
You are destroyed forever.
And you'll never be back.
And you'll never be back. Yeah, because they're all going to get it with antibodies.
Do you ever have the wind of God, Darren?
The wind of God?
Yeah.
No. I've had taco wind before, but not the wind of God.
I had some 4-alarm chili this past week and gave me the wind of God afterwards.
It's more like Beelzebub coming out of your asshole. But